Hi, my name is Eddie and this is a reading for Capricorn for the month of April 2024. So I'm going to be using my Tower of Prague deck and just going to lay down 10 cards for you. And just focusing around you as I put the cards on the table. Right, let's have a look at what's been going on and what's going to show up. And please do comment as I go along if anything makes sense to you. It really does help me to expand and grow. It also helps the channel to grow as well. And it means that I can do better readings for you in the future as well. And also press on the like button will also help. And please do subscribe if you haven't already. So, card in the here and now. Okay, I've got the Three of Swords. Has there been a love triangle situation? Again, you can comment. Feel freely to do that. Or maybe there's been a third party here who's been doing a lot of interfering, someone who's been sticking there or in where it's not wanted. I keep getting spanner in the works, okay? And it's like there is someone or something that's trying to stop you in your tracks, okay? I do sense this kind of sort of churning over, okay? When I say something, it could be outside influences, situations, circumstances, but I do sense this kind of sort of churning over inside, okay? Is that how you feel? Again, you can comment. It's like you've got the swords here, you've got the heart. It's like the mind is kind of wanting one thing, but the heart is feeling something else. And it's just causing you this inner conflict. It's like you try to let go, you try to move forward, and then you just slip back into your sea of emotions, okay? They're not working together. Because when your heart and your mind work together in unity, then nothing can stop you. You just go towards what you want, and what you want starts coming towards you. It's a bit like if you're in a car, you've got your foot on the accelerator, hand on the handbrake. You just end up going around in circles. You go around and around and around. But when your foot is just slightly on the accelerator, gently off the handbrake, then you just kind of sort of move forward. So once you find that unity between the heart and the mind, then nothing can stop you. But you're kind of at this transitional period at the moment, I feel. It's like this kind of sort of bottleneck. But once you get through, then things will open up for you. Like you're going to drive onto a busy motorway, if you like. The traffic's moving, but there's a kind of sort of bottleneck as you kind of head down. But once you're on, then it's kind of sort of plain sailing. It's full steam ahead. So the card crossing is the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. Okay. I do see like these sticks in the ground, okay, which are your kind of sort of challenges, your frustrations. They do appear like the bars to a prison, so you do feel stuck. You have felt trapped, okay. But what I get also is that it's in your hands, okay. It's not down to other people or situations. It's down to yourself. Okay. In fact, if you can change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes as well. Okay. It's about a change of perspective for you, a change of direction. In fact, if you have a look, there's a gap, and you've taken a stick to actually form that gap. So it's very much confirmation of things being very much in your hands. In the past, coming to the present, I've got the World card. It does show there's been a recent victory. Okay, it's not all doom and gloom. Okay, something you work towards, okay, you achieved, okay, or are in the process of achieving it. I do get this energy of like you grabbing victory from the jaws of defeat here, and something which you felt was impossible actually becoming a reality here for you. It's also the last major arcana card, okay, and it gives me like the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one, but much healthier, So it could well be that you've been in a vicious cycle where there's been a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. Some kind of breakthrough, there's opportunity around you, which is going to become more apparent, okay? And could well be some travel coming up for you as well. It's also number 21, and I get key to the door. So you find some answers which you're looking through, which then gives you this kind of sort of breakthrough. So the next card is looking more forward, which is the Emperor card in the reverse position. Yes, I was talking about like this bottleneck and then about things opening up. So things do get worse before they get better. That's just the way things are. It's like this readjustment. Okay, but it's like changes, okay? It kind of sort of throws everything up in the air. A bit like a snow globe. You're shaking things up. All the snow's all over the place. But when it does settle, there is this beautiful scene. And it's the same with you here, okay? All your efforts, all your hard work is going to pay off. And even though it will be difficult initially, like one step back to lead 2 steps forward, or like a plane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way, it's a sign of positive change on the way. I was just talking about that. Happens a lot, you know? Part of the job. It's kind of say something and then the next card kind of sort of confirms it because everything's up in the air, which is exactly how things are. It's also very karmic as well here with the numbered 8, so it's very much this feeling of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, this coming and going, this trying to let go and then kind of sort of being pulled back. There will be a big breakthrough here, I feel, within 8 weeks. There's also something here about a goal, big goal which you're working on. That's going to be achieved between now and August, okay? This is very much about your hopes and your fears, okay? It is very much connected to kind of sort of romance, Cupid's arrows, hours of love, and it shows you wanting romance to bubble up around you again. So either things moving to like a new level or something new. Something deep and meaningful as well, because it is a wand card, and wands are very spiritual in nature, and also the number 8 is also very karmic as well. So you're looking for a deep soulmate connection here, or you're wanting a soulmate connection to become more apparent, or for things to move to the next level. Extremely positive card in the subconscious. It may not seem like that at the moment for what's been kind of sort of going on around you, but I do sense you have been working hard on yourself. Okay, it is about feeling good in yourself, and then good things start to happen on the outside as well. It's kind of sort of this positive momentum, okay? And you are starting to do that because the Sun card is by far the best card in the pack. There is not a better card, okay? So something's going right here, okay? So it's just a matter of just doing more and more of that, feeling good about everything. I know it's difficult with what's going on, but trying to see the positive in things. I mean, there's always a gold nugget in everything, okay? So look for that gold nugget. The card in the advice position is the Fool card in the reversed position. Yeah, I mean, there is some sticking point here, okay? I do sense something here about the I's need to be dotted and the T's need to be crossed, okay? There is some unfinished business that needs resolving, and then there will be a breakthrough, okay? I'm also seeing a dog here for connections, but also it's symbolic. So, I hear the dog barking, so it could well be your nagging thoughts, nagging words of those around, and that's what's been stopping you. Okay, it stops you in your tracks. There's a lot of worries and fears of, about different situations, these challenges which you've been going through, and it is very much this feeling of not burying your head in the sand, okay? Just trying to face up to things, and then that door will open for you. Yeah, I mean, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position, which is about the here and now, what's going on around you, or the present situation. You may well have some troubles around a money situation, or some kind of security issue. Maybe you're wanting more certainty or commitment, but it's a strong sense of you letting go of something, which is good. I just feel like this toxic energy. I get like this vision of you walking around town. It's symbolic, but carrying these bags of rubbish. Once you get rid of that rubbish, you lighten the load. You go towards what you want much faster, and you can put new and wonderful things into those bags as well. So it's a good thing to let go and then allow what's yours to come in. I was just talking about the sun being the best card in the pack, and look, we got 2 sun cards in this pack. There's also 2 death cards in this pack as well. Okay, there's like an extra 2 cards, so there's 80 cards in this pack rather than 78. So you get 24 major arcana cards. So it's interesting. You got 2 sun cards here. Okay, your hopes and your fears. Okay, but first of all, having 2 sun cards is very good. You know, not only do you starting to feel better within yourself, trying to feel good about everything, you know, about yourself, then good things are starting to show up on the outside as well. It's like inside out. You know, inside that acorn is a potential to be this massive oak tree. So you have the potential for growth and expansion and for more abundance and more of what you want in your life. I think your fear is change. It's like you're so used to the status quo, and even though there's been a lot of doom and gloom, you're kind of used to it, where any changes, whether positive or negative, because you don't know, you know, you kind of fear change, you fear the unknown. Know the cards are showing actually some good things ahead of you once you do make that change. You know, once you come to realise that, then you can take that leap of faith. And I do sense you starting to feel, you know, the key here is to feel good about yourself. You know, maybe not so much about feeling good about everything which is going on, but feeling good, you know, within yourself and trying to see like the positive in everything. Okay. And then the final card, the outcome card, is the 10 of Wands. Yeah, I do sense a letting go here. I mean, number 10 is very much breaks down to a 1. So it's like this cusp, you know, between where you are now and where you want to get to. It's like you gather everything up. Yeah, that's what you're doing. It's good. Gather things up and then take it to the dump. Okay, that's what it's saying here. Just take it to, you know, the garbage yard or to the dustbin. Okay, look, you can see you're starting to gather it up. You're starting to organize things. You're starting to get things together. Does this make any sense to you? Please do put comments below. It really does help. And to subscribe if you haven't, to share, or press that like button. Thank you.